Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the On Top of the World mission set in Dubai. And today we will be taking care of the vertical approach challenge for pushing one of our targets, namely Marcus, off of the building. And for that we will also get ourselves the someone could hurt themselves challenge for assassinating a target via an accident. Along the way we will also pick up the mission story in security for completing that, and we will also get the Here Goes Nothing challenge for escaping the building via a parachute. So for this challenge today I am bringing with me just my usual silenced pistol and some coins. I've not yet done the handover, so I don't have my Hitman 2 unlocks. So right from the start, off the bat, what we're going to do is we are going to make our way up the main staircase directly ahead of us and around to our left. And we're going to make our way up the stairs ahead of us once again and once again around to our left, and we will see a gentleman being denied access up some more stairs just to our right here. That gentleman there is an assassin and he is very well equipped, so we want all of his stuff, and we can only have one assassin per level. The rules say there can be only one. So once we're into this little garden area, we're going to select our coins, throw one coin just beyond the bench to our right there, and that will distract this young lady into the bushes, where we can then render her unconscious and we can then get her out of our way. She will be in our way otherwise. We're going to drag her deeper into the bushes, retrieve the coin we threw. And it's at this point now we've got a short wait on our hands, as we now have to wait for our assassin to have his cigarette, enjoy the view, and then move on. So what he's going to do is basically finish his cigarette on the bench here. He's then going to make his way over to the balcony area and inspect the clouds and the hot air balloon off in the distance. And he's then going to make his way over to the benches, and we are going to follow him over to those benches, and when he stops we're going to get behind him, render him unconscious. We're going to drag his body into the bushes along with the young lady we placed there earlier, and then we're going to collect up the lethal poison that the assassin has dropped. I'm actually going to grab everything he's dropped, but we only really need the poison. But having a spare gun and a knife is always handy. So with that all taken care of, we're going to now make our way back towards the atrium and across the atrium and up the stairs on the far side. So for this challenge we need a couple of items, one of them being a guard's outfit, and that would be the guard in white. You can see dotted about all over the place. And we will also need some documents. So we're going to make our way up to the security room, and just on the other side of the window just to our right there, the mission story will be revealing itself to us, which will then require us to go and find a security agent, a replacement security agent who's lost in the basement somewhere. So once we are through the doors here, we were just waiting for the guard to move away from those doors. You can see I've pulled out one of my spare silenced pistols and I've placed it on the floor. So when the guard returns, he will see that and he will move in to collect it. We can then get behind him, render him unconscious, and we now have our guard's outfit and an extra gun. So we're going to collect up everything that he drops, including our gun. We're going to drag his body down the corridor, where we will find a convenient closet. So we're going to tuck him up into the closet here, and then we're going to take his outfit and look rather snazzy in our white and blue here. and we're going to make our way back down the corridor and down the stairs at the end, all the way down 2 floors. And down at the bottom of the floors here we will find ourselves a number of rooms, one of which will be the kitchen, which is just around to our right, and in the kitchen is the changing rooms. It's a very weird layout. So if the naked man is in the position he's in for you as he is for me, you're able to walk straight in and grab the documents off the bench. If he's sitting down on the bench, you'll just have to wait until he moves. But once we have those documents, we now have everything we need for the vertical challenge. So we're going to make our way back up the 2 floors, and we're going to now go and take care of our non-target target. So we're going to make our way up onto this platform here. We're going to grab the wrench at the far end. There are no enforcers here, so we can run straight through, no worries. We're going to vault over the canvas area, and we're just going to wait on the other side here for the guard you can see there to move away. And when he does, we can vault up onto the floor. We're going to use our crowbar to knock him out, and I'm sure I said wrench earlier. We're going to collect up everything that he drops. We're going to grab his body and we're going to drag him around the corner and into the storage room here, and directly into the awaiting closet. Now there is a man in this room who I previously knocked out in another video, but I've since discovered that he doesn't turn around, so we don't need to bother him. So we're going to get our guard into the closet, take his outfit, exit the room around to our right, take out the surveillance system, run down the corridor till we come to a door on our left, which we will bust open with our crowbar, and we can make our way up the stairs into the penthouse area. And we're just going to keep going all the way until we get to a nice large open room, and just round to our left there is an enforcer guard here. You can see almost spotting me. He is in the area, but it was clear for me to run straight through. So we're going to run straight through that area around to our right until we come to a whiskey glass in the office here, and we're going to add our lethal poison to that whiskey glass, and we're going to leave the penthouse, again having to avoid the enforcer where necessary. But we're just going to retrace our steps back the way we came, exactly the way we came up, all the way down out of the penthouse, and we're going to go back to the storage room, and we're going to retrieve the other guard's outfit, which is the guard with the white and blue, not the green and red. I've just run past the door, by the way. There we are. Well done, Anubis. So we're going to make our way back to the storage room, retrace our steps and put on the first guard's outfit, and then continue retracing our steps back the way we came to the security room. Now I've gone back across this gantry sort of tech area, but I do believe you may be able to just jump straight down onto the floor below, which would bring you around about here. So from here we're going to make our way back into the security office, just double checking that our target's bodyguard was not an enforcer there. And in the security office we're going to make our presence known.
Reporting for duty.
About time. Our client has been going out of his mind waiting for you. Do you have the papers?
Yes.
Good. I'll call him now.
How should I address him?
It's classified, so you don't call him anything. But officially, he's just known as codename Pinky.
So, with the conversation now finished, the guard we've spoken to will now call our target, which I believe is Marcus, and he will come running and he will greet us. He will then lead us to an outside portion of the building.
My new escort. I have very high standards and trust you will do your duty. You have your credentials on you?
Why, yes I do. Here you go, sir.
Well, this all looks very promising. Yes. Good. Oh, you worked for Dawood Rangan.
Yes, very briefly.
The day of his tragic death.
Actually, I
So
was.
looks very good. Come on, let's let's walk. Need to tell you a bit about what I expect from you.
So at this point we're just going to have to do our little escort mission here and follow our target Marcus to the shooting range that he has set up on the outside of the building. It's a shooting range with a small twist, and that twist being we're not going to use any firearms. But when we get here and we pass this little shooting range test, our target will dismiss his other guard. And in the meantime, our first target, Carl, has now sampled his poisoned whiskey, and he is no longer our concern.
My father always used to say, if you are good with a knife, you're even better with a gun. I want to see your skills. I don't know why, but I've always trusted a man who would throw a knife. I'm sure a psychiatrist would have a field day with that statement. So, show me what you got.
So as you can see here, we have a selection of knives and 4 floating moving targets, or should I say hanging moving targets. And the object of the game here is to hit the targets with the knives, and if we get 4 hits, we get the job. So target 1 taken care of. They're very easy, and once we've got our 4th target, we will be hired and we will replace the other guard.
That was a magnificent performance. I like you. I think we will get along just fine.
You gained his
I
trust.
think I got the right man now.
What to do with
Thank you for
all
your
that
services.
power?
Take the rest of the day off. You deserve it.
Thank you, sir. It was an honor.
So we are now hired, and our replacement guard here is going to leave, and our target Marcus is going to stand at the edge of the building like a complete numpty. So off he goes, and that will get us the vertical approach challenge
There will be no more providence.
and the someone could hurt themselves challenge as well. We will also get the mission story in the security while we're at it. So all we've got to do is make our way along the balcony, where we will find a parachute and we can jump off to safety. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.